Jailed fake heiress Anna Sorokin has revealed she's spent the $320,000 she was paid by Netflix to adapt her story on restitution and legal fees. Sorokin, 31, says she handed over $198,000 of the consultation cash for drama series Inventing Anna on fines to her victims, and blew the remainder on lawyers' fees, moments after telling the New York Times that crime did pay. She spent 2 years behind bars for fraud, was released in February 2021, then rearrested and jailed 6 weeks later for overstaying her visa. Russian-born Sorokin, who also revealed her friendship with Kanye West's latest ex Julia Fox, was arrested in 2017 after defrauding banks and failing to pay Manhattan hotel bills. In 2019, she was convicted on 8 counts and sentenced to 4 to 12 years in prison. She was released in February 2021. After her ICE arrest, she was sent to a jail in New York and is currently at the Orange County Correctional Facility in Goshen. A Netflix show of her life, Inventing Anna, was released on Friday and is currently the most viewed show in the US. Anna Sorokin is seen in April 2019 in court in Manhattan, accused of grand larceny and theft. Sorokin is seen at her sentencing in April 2019, when a judge ruled she should serve 4 to 12 years in state prison. She served 2 and was released in February 2021, but jailed again by ICE 6 weeks later. Sorokin, who claimed to be a German heiress with a $67 million trust fund, told the New York Times that crime does pay, because Netflix paid her $320,000 for the rights to her story. She said the money went to restitution and paying her legal fees. Sorokin, who conned people out of $200,000 by claiming to be a German heiress, was asked on Monday about her $320,000 fee for the show. To reference that BBC interview where I was asked, "Does crime pay?" I could not honestly say no, in my situation, because I did get paid, she told the New York Times. Inventing Anna was released on Friday. For me to say no would just be denying the obvious. I didn't say that crime pays in general. Sorokin wavered when asked if she was sorry for her financial fraud and lies, saying merely that she was sorry about how she was seen. "I feel sorry for the way my case is being perceived. And I feel sorry that I resorted to these actions that people think I'm glorifying now," she said, adding that she was sorry for herself. "I feel sorry for the choices I've made. Definitely, I don't feel like the world would be a better place if people were just trying to be more like me." She added, "With the benefit of hindsight, I would have changed lots of things, but this is just not how life works. So I am just building on my experiences and learning from them." Sorokin said that being in prison gave her a different perspective on life. "I feel like I changed immensely just due to the fact that I've been exposed to so many people, and just seeing other people's walks of life," she said. "Even though I thought I was so well traveled and I lived in Europe, lived in the States and lived in different countries, I was so sheltered. Having been to prison and having been through the criminal justice system, it just exposed me to a whole different kind of a person, and my problems before just seem ridiculous." Julia Garner is seen playing Sorokin in a scene from the new Netflix series. Inventing Anna, pictured, tells the story of Sorokin's jet-set, fraudulent life. Julia Garner stars as Sorokin. Sorokin, who lived a jet-set life pretending to be a German heiress with a $67 million trust fund, said she now spends her time reading and trying to help others with their immigration cases. And she said she thought prison did not work. "I don't think this is such a controversial or radical thought, that prison is really a waste of time and it's not efficient," she said. "Between my arrest and my release, the first officials who asked me any questions about my crime were the parole board. There are programs for people with drug addiction and people who are sexual offenders and programs for violent inmates. But there's absolutely nothing for financial crimes. I took a program for culinary arts. That has to say something about this system." Sorokin added, "I have not heard of a single success story of someone being arrested and finding a good free immigration lawyer while in jail. The system is predatory. You're set up for failure. While she fights deportation, Sorokin has been working with Fox on a little something. Julia Fox is seen with Kanye West in January in Paris, at the Schiaparelli fashion show. Sorokin said she and Fox, pictured on Thursday in LA, were working on a project together. Fox commented on one of Sorokin's Instagram photos that she was "my dear sis," and told her she was killing it from behind bars. Sorokin explained, "We have some mutual friends. She is a girl about town. We actually connected on Instagram when I was out, and we DM'd a bit, and then she jumped on my Clubhouse, which was really random. I was answering people's questions about my experience, and she made the forum so much better. She asked all the right questions. We have a similar sense of humor. She was never judgmental, and we've stayed in touch ever since. She has lots of interesting creative projects going on, and I feel like the media is not doing her justice talking about her dating life. We are actually working on a little something together." Fox was the source of intense obsession after she and Kanye West met on New Year's Eve, embarking on a whirlwind relationship that saw him bringing her outlandish outfits to wear for their dates, flying her around the world, and showering her and her friends with gifts including $5,000-$10,000 Birkin handbags. On Monday, Fox, 32, confirmed she and West had split up after a weekend which saw the 44-year-old attend the Super Bowl and post a series of angry messages about his ex-wife Kim Kardashian and her new boyfriend, Pete Davidson. "Kanye and I are on good terms," Fox posted on Instagram. "I have love for him, but I wasn't in love with the man." Sorokin continued, "There's definitely a lot more to my story that I'd like to share. With that in mind, I'm working on multiple projects. I'm working on a documentary project with Bunim Murray Productions in Los Angeles. I'm also working on a book about my time in jail and working on a podcast as well. I'm not trying to encourage people to commit crimes. I'm just trying to shed light on how I made the best out of my situation, without trying to glorify it. This is what I'm creating out of that story."